Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Awareness Wednesday. I am Taylor Bunn, the Executive Director of Hope for All, and we have a really special guest today. So in honor of our Q4 Spotlight on Envision Dallas, which as you know, at this point serves people with blindness and visual impairment, we have Yogi Kelly Meyer, who is going to take us through some chair yoga today, which can be adaptable for people with all kinds of disabilities, including vision impairment. So I'm going to mute myself and turn it over to Kelly so that we can do some mindful yoga practice today.
Hello, everyone. I am Kelly Meyer, and welcome to Gentle Chair Yoga. I'm just going to go ahead and have a seat and get started as well. Feel free to have a seat. I'm a group exercise instructor and have taught yoga for a long time. And I love sharing the art of movement, not just yoga, but just movement in general, whether it's dance or stretching. And so I hope that I'll spread some of that contagiousness of movement and plant that seed if this is new for you. A little bit about me. I am a person in my 50s. I'm admitting it. I have 2 cats I push them away because they tend to interrupt. They get on my lap and they sit on my choreography, and Taylor, who is a fitness friend of mine, has seen that happen. They're adorable, but they're in the other room. I love how yoga makes me feel in my body. I love how breath and movement make me feel. In fact, yoga is yoking the union of breath and movement. And I hope that your experience today leaves you feeling relaxed and happy and peaceful. So before we get started, I mentioned that I'm in a chair, and I would like you to find a place where you can sit. It'd be nice if it's a firm chair, because those cozy couch chairs, I'll take any kind of chair you have, but the cozier they are, you might get too cozy. We want to stay present, right? So we'll be seated. So go ahead and sit back, and I already know you know your chair. Doesn't matter if it has arms or not. Mine does not. So it has a very high back, which I'm going to use to hold on to. So just kind of know where that is. So I always go over safety, so know your chair. Also be mindful of your space. We will be not kicking, but extending our legs forward. So I don't want you to hurt your toe or anything. And we're going to be moving our arms full like a rainbow all the way from our sides, big up to the sky over our head. So, test that. Make sure you know where your space is. And I've had friends who've knocked over, antiques and stuff. So it can happen in yoga. It's not uncommon. So also, if you have some water nearby, we're not going to get sweaty, but it's just nice if you need to hydrate. And I'm not wearing shoes today because I like my feet to be happy and no shoes, but you can. So I think those are pretty much safety, and that's true for any form of fitness. So I hope you enjoy that. And I also want to thank Taylor for the opportunity for being here. So let's get grounded. We're getting started right now. And when we get grounded, if you could move in your chair to where your feet are on the ground, and you can just put your hands on your thighs. Don't worry about if you have stretchy clothes on. We're not, like I said, we're going to be safe and not bust a seam or anything. And it would be fun if we did, it'll give us something to do. To go fix it or try on something else. So here we go, back to being grounded. You feel your feet on the earth and just kind of rock, whether your shoes or not, rock front to back. These are our feet that give us the mobility, and so much of our balance comes from our feet. But in today's context, there are roots. So your roots are going to be where you're connected into the earth, and that's our feet and our bottom. We'll call it booty, butt, bottom. So feel rooted in your seat as well. So our connection of being grounded and being present is not only a methodology or a method in yoga, it is a wonderful technique you can use outside of this yoga class. If you're feeling so busy and maybe a little stressed, you can just pause, acknowledge where you're seated, get rooted in your feet, take a deep breath. And let's just do that. Take a deep breath in, all the way in through your nose. And then open your mouth, let it out. That's a cleansing breath. Do that again. A deep breath in. and out. So while we're in our grounding stage, I like relaxed faces. I like relaxed eyes and nose and mouth, except for a little smile and ears. No wrinkles in your forehead. So just relax your face however you like, and I'll be as expert at cueing as I can so that you can just follow with ease. And so do that breathing again. We're already in yoga. We're in a pose of seated height. We're going to go into a little bit more about our seat. But right now we're grounded. We're breathing easy in through our nose and letting it out through our mouth. And then just notice now your shoulders. They can go forward, they can go back, and just start to do that. Gently press forward and press back. And the freedom in your neck, let it turn right and turn left. So we're officially warming our body. Your hands are just resting on your thighs or up by your side. Shoulders going front to back. And then see if you can sit just a little bit taller so you feel the crown of your head, the very top of your head, going up higher to the ceiling wherever you are. And I know we're working. This is work to sit tall. It really is. And we're still just kind of mobile in our shoulders, our neck, noticing, wow, this is a lot of work to draw our belly in to sit taller. Well, you are in what's called neutral spine alignment. And it's the same as if we were to stand or sit. It's when we draw up through our neck. We adjust our chin so it's parallel to the ground. So we look confident. Our chin, our shoulders are not stooped forward as if we were to fold over, but they're more centered. I always refer to 3 lanes of traffic. Your shoulders can go forward towards your nose, or they can go back towards the wall behind you. Or that's too much. Those two, they can go centered. So centered shoulders, tall spine, lifted chin, and breath free. So now let's warm up a little bit of our joints in our body. And just take your hands in front of you and circle them around. And there's no magical right or wrong here. It's just open your hands. As we age, I can tell you for sure that we can get soreness in our hands from devices, from just life in general. So open and close your hands. Open and close, and then open your hands like, give me money in my hands, and then close them. Yes, do that. And then set them back down. And then take your shoulders up. I think you're going to love this. Take your shoulders up as if they were to touch your ears. Breathe in, especially like you're cold. Breathe in. And then relax, not your spine, but your shoulders go down. Your breath comes out of your mouth. It's called tension release. So we're going to add a little bit to it. I want you to scrunch your hands like you're holding a $100 bill in each hand, really tight, and scrunch them, and then breathe in. Shoulders come up by your ears. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Keep breathing in. Now exhale, relax your hands. Shoulders go back to that neutral spine. And you want to create a memory of that so you know, like, oh, okay, I'm tensing. My hands are clenching. I'm scrunching up. I want to put them back where I breathe better. So everyone take a nice deep breath in, a cleansing breath in, and a sigh breath out. And I've set an intention I would like to share for this practice today. And our intention is that when we leave today, that we have just a little bit easier breathing. We feel a little bit better in our body. And we're already on our way. So take your hands, your fingertips specifically, touch the top of your shoulder. And it's a little uncomfortable to do that, but I just want you to make a connection, your right hand touching your right shoulder, left one. And then I want you to roll those shoulders as if your fingers are controlling them. And your shoulders are mobile. We call them a 360. They move around. I want you to mobile, and you're creating like little angel wing circles because your elbows are bent, and you're still in that tall spine, chin level to the earth, relaxed face. And as we do that, we're actually warming our shoulders. It seems very simple. And then go the other way, and the other way. And then rest your hands back on your thighs. Scoot your bum back. If you have a back on your chair, you can Set your spine very tall. Mine's a little bit too far back, so I'm going to not press it against the back of my chair. But I'm going to ask you now, your feet are still flat, so if you lost that connection, oops, come back. And I'm sorry if you're a shorter individual. I know my mom, her feet hang from her chair. So ignore that if they're dangling. It's all good. And back to our tall spine. Extend your right leg forward as if your toe is going to touch the sky. So your right leg, your knees straight, your leg is up. And I want you to feel your thigh, your right hand on your thigh. Feel that muscle. And then set it down. We're just warming that muscle. Do the left side, lift up. I got a little pop in my knee. And then do it again. I want you to lift your right and pull your toes towards your nose and feel the back of your calf stretch. And lower, and then do the left. So when we yoga, we sync breath to movement. So inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, lower your right leg. And then inhale, lift your left. And lower. So the objective here is for you to feel a really stretchy calf. Do the right and lower, and then do the left. And lower. On the next lift of your right leg, hold it up straight. You're going to be working that right thigh. Stay with it. Circle your ankle around whichever direction you want, and then reverse it. And lower. Hopefully you're feeling a little warmer in the top of your thighs. Try the left. And then circle your left around. We're drawing attention to the tiny little joints in our wrists, our shoulders, our feet, because they matter so much in yoga. There are roots. When we put our hands on the earth, there are roots. We put our feet. We want strong legs to take us places. So lift both legs. Hold for 10. Flex your toes towards your nose. 9, 8, stay with it. 7, sit taller. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, everyone. We're going to do chair warrior poses just to build a little bit of heat. So that's our second element of yoga. First, we were grounded and warming, and now we're building a little bit of heat so we can deep stretch. So take your arms straight up into the sky. Fingertips are like reaching way up, but don't disturb your shoulders. Bring them back down. And this is warrior one in your arms. Your face is forward and your breath is deep through your nose. Let's try it. In through your nose. And then try to fog up a pretend mirror in front of you. So you're going to exhale deep through your nose. Sounds like Darth Vader a little bit. And breathe in through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Now bring your hands, prayer hands, press them together and bring them down towards your heart center. We call them namaste or prayer hands. We're going to add on, okay? Breath in, arms reach up. And then on your exhale, lift your right leg, just like you did, and bring your hands namaste back to heart. On your inhale, take your arms up to the sky, straight up. Lower the right leg. Breathe, reach, 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 reach up. On your exhale, lift your left leg, toes towards your nose, hands come down to heart center. And then lower your left. So let's sync it up. We're going to lift the leg and the arms at the same this time. Inhale, right leg up, arms up. Exhale, namaste, hands to heart. Lower your right leg. Inhale, arms up, left leg up. Breathe in, stay lifted. Exhale, namaste, bring them down. Go again. Reach, right leg up. Warming your thighs, your shoulders, look up. Hands come down to heart center. So in yoga, it's always appropriate. Wherever your hands go, we set our face, we set our eyes. So that's cool. Try it out, right? Left leg goes up. Up, 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 up we go. Hands to heart. Very nice. We're going to add on. I'm going to leave those legs alone for a second. Just the arms. Take them straight up. Breathe in. And then as if you're going to take them out, like wings out to the side. So your right arm is directly out to the side on the right, your left arm directly out, pressing down. So your knuckles are up to the ceiling. There's your warrior two arms. So turn your face towards your right arm, and that's rotating your neck, and that's our warrior two neck. Direct your face forward, sweep your arms up. You can open your palms, pull them up like you're lifting something to the sky, and then turn your neck to the left and press your palms down so you have those wings straight out, right arm and left, with your neck turned left. So now you're feeling rotation and strength. Inhale, arms high. Let's flow it. Exhale, neck turns right, palms press down. Again, inhale high. And it's amazing just with this simple movement how you can get out of your head and just into your arms, your breath. It's like you are a snow angel. Breathe in, sweep up. And exhale, rotate your neck right. And you're feeling your arms, I know. Let's do one more. Inhale. That's part of yoga, is building strength and building flexibility. And then open to the left. Hands to heart center. Relax your arms. Take a breath in, a cleansing breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Exhale. Another deep breath in. Open up, let it go. So part of yoga is also reverse warrior and twisting. So we're going to add on. Reach your arms high. This is your breath in. Arms go up. Open those arms straight to the side. Turn your neck to the right. And as if you have a $100 bill in that right hand, open it up. Palm is open to the sky. Hold that in your hand. Just an imaginary hold, like you're holding hands. There you go. And then rest your left hand down by your side. And keep your face directly as if it were seeing this right hand rise up. So your eyes rise up, your eyes go up. Keep looking up, 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 up. Chin goes up, up, up. Feel your right side body. If it's too much for your neck, then just tilt your chin down. But we're wanting to stretch not only our neck, but all of everything. Your armpit, you feel it up on the right, and then bring it down. Well done, everyone. Arms straight up. Warrior one. Turn and gaze over left hand. Rest your right hand down by your chair. Flip your left palm. As if you're holding something in your hand, you can relax it or curl your fingers in and then direct all the way up. Chin goes high. Feel the stretch through your left armpit. Up, up, up. More, maybe. Keep it up and then release that side down. So we call that reverse warrior. We're opening up our side body. One more time. Up, straight up arms. Open arms to the side. Turn your neck right. Flip your right palm. Lower your left hand. Go up, 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 up. Chin high. Feel your side body. You've got your chair to support you. Just make your neck comfortable. Not everyone feels comfortable in their neck. So just wherever it is you are, but stay in that stretch for 3, 2, and 1. I felt that. And then go up, arms again. Sometimes you can feel the tingles in your fingers. So we're just coming alive in our arms and upper body. And then open your arms, set your neck to the left, flip your left arm. Here comes the reverse warrior, like you're scooping up, 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 up. Chin high or chin down. Reach and stretch left side body for 3, 2, and well done. Hands to heart. Namaste. Awesome. So depending upon your chair and the freedom of your legs, how much your legs will let you shift around, I'm going to scoot forward. So I'm a little bit forward on my chair. We're going to do what's called a twist. So put your hands at heart center. And also I'm going to ask you to do is cross your right leg over your left. So your thigh will cross over. And there you are in your legs. And then your hands are still at heart center. And our twist is going to be to the right. It's called spinal rotation. I need you to draw your belly in as best you can because that gives us protection of our vertebrae. And our spine includes our neck, our middle thoracic spine, and our lower lumbar, the lower back. And typically what students tell me is they're a little pinchy or sometimes their lower back can be achy. This is just going to be a gentle twist. So if you have any any special situations going on with your spine or neck and it's not good for you to twist, I want you to just enjoy breathing and not twist so much, okay? So this should be okay for everyone, and just be careful. So we listen to how our body is. That's the most important thing. So breathe in and sit as tall as you can, and then start to direct your attention over your right shoulder. If you can turn your neck and that feels okay, do that. And then start to, as if there's something behind you you're listening to and you want to turn, you're going to twist in your middle back now. And then I want you to take your hands, one is on your right thigh, one is on your chair, and you just gently guide your spine if it feels okay. And then take a breath right here. Breathe in and exhale out. So you feel it in your neck, your middle spine, your lower back. And if it's too much, you just back off. Take one more deep breath in this twist. And then release. So you're back to center, seated tall, namaste, hands at heart center. Uncross your right leg. Let's try the left. Cross over on the left. Sit tall. I got a little pop there. I always tell my students that the older I get, the more I have snap crackles. So you're not alone if you have snap crackles. And I always want to encourage everyone that, if this is your first time doing yoga, just allow yourself to explore. This is a lot we're doing with muscles, and I can already feel the heat. If you put your hand like where the crease of pockets on your hips, my hips are already warm, which is a good thing for about where we're going. We want more stretching. So you are doing amazing on building heat. Here we go, twisting to the left. Let's just break it down again. Hands to heart. Establish that beautiful neutral tall spine. You feel very confident and seated tall. Chin is lifted. Now draw the pit of your belly in. Press your hands together just a little bit, and that will activate your chest. We cross our left leg over the right. And first our neck. Start to look over your left shoulder. There you are. Turn your neck more left if you feel okay. Feel your spine, the middle of your spine, if it allows you to go further. And this is where I think I'll stop, because I've had some spine issues. And then place your hands, one on your thigh, one on the back or the side of your chair. And it's as if you are trying to just peek behind that back of your chair, and you'll feel it in your neck. You'll feel it in your middle spine. Take 2 full breaths where you feel really tall on the inhale. And then exhale it out. One more deep breath. Exhale that all the way out. Very much relieved, back to center. Uncross your leg. And let's do that shoulder shrug. And clench your hands, shoulders up towards your ears. Breathe in, relax it all. Okay, so spinal rotation. Now let's stretch out your thigh. We need long thighs, because if you think about it, if you place your hands where the creases of your pockets are, where your leg bone connects to your hips, if we stay seated a lot, that gets really tight and it can impact our posture. And so a good thing to do is to stretch out right there in that area. So hang on to your chair. Take your hands over on the right edge of your chair and kind of tilt your knees, point them directionally towards the right, and just hang on wherever you can on your chair. It's nice if you do have an arm on your chair. I don't, so I'm going to hang on to the back of my chair. And I'm going to take my left leg and point my knee down to the ground. I'm on the edge of the chair. And I can put my hand where my pocket is on my left thigh. And it should be warm. Hopefully yours is warm. And just start to inchworm that left foot so you start to feel your thigh stretch. Put your hand on your left thigh, and you can feel where it connects to your torso. There you are. There's a stretch right there. Breathe into it and out. This is going to help us sleep at night. And breath in and breath out. And there's all kinds of extras you can do. Take both hands over your left shoulder on the back of your chair. Wow, it's getting deep now, right? As we twist towards the back wall behind you. Whoa, there you are. Take a deep breath in. And then return back to seated comfortably. Very nice, everyone. Let's do another stretch. So we tilt our knees over to the left. Hang on to your chair where it feels right to you. This time, point your right knee down towards the ground, and your toes on your right foot can be stacked. You can put where the shoelaces of your shoe would be on the ground, and then just let your thigh, your kneecap point down. This is where you got to be safe and hang on to where you can on that chair, because I've fallen out of my chair, let me just tell you, on this one. So yeah, so there you go. Feel the warmth on feel the warmth on your right thigh. And if you enjoyed that twisting, hanging onto the back of your chair, twist towards the back wall. Breathe in and lift your chest, and exhale. Another deep breath in and exhale. So we've been working with our neck and our shoulders and our hips. Come back to center, seated comfortably. And I think you'll be happy to know that now we go into the water part of yoga. And when we're in the water part of yoga, think of water. It's soft and it has ease, and there's nothing structured about it at all. If you touch it, it moves around, and it's not hard. It's not going to pierce our fingers. And so we want that. But in order to have water in our practice, we needed to build a little bit of heat. So now you know why we did all that. And so let's start with a shoulder stretch. So come forward on the edge of your chair. We've had our arms in front of us. Now we're going to take them behind us. So just reach back for the back of your chair, and hopefully it doesn't matter how tall it is, but hang on to that. Right hand hanging on the back, whatever you have back there. And then just puff your chest forward. And there you are in a nice shoulder stretch. Breathe in. And let your belly relax. Exhale. This is one of my favorites. Life is in front of us. We pick things up. We click on things. We get drawers. Everything's in front. Heavy things are in front that we lift. And so it's important in life to counterbalance our shoulders with a stretch behind. And so this might help you sleep well as well. All right, release that stretch and sit comfortably. Move your booty back on your chair. Separate your knees and let your feet dangle if that's what's going on with your feet. But then hang on to the sides of your chair and lift your heart high. We're just going to do a forward fold. And it would be nice if we could lay our chest on our thighs. And if it happens for you, that means you're super stretchy. But you're going to feel your lower back as you direct the crown of your head, the top of your head, towards the earth. It would be like we're trying to see what's underneath our chair. Like there might be a sticker or something underneath, but there's no magic, any secret money under my chair. Darn it. And then roll back up to seated. But you get it. We're articulating, that's the word, we're articulating our spine, letting it curve forward, letting our neck fall, the top of our head. Go ahead and do that again. It's just spinal. We call it ragdoll when we're standing. So with your neck relaxed, just kind of shake it a little bit, nod your head a little bit, and roll right back up. It's a very popular pose, ragdoll. And if you were to do it standing, you could. You just hang on to your chair, fold over, soften your knees. Do it one more time, your version of ragdoll, folding over and then rolling back up. Beautiful movement with breath. One more time, inhale, exhale, let your body get heavy and fold the crown of your head, go down. Very nice. And then roll it up so your chin is parallel back to the earth. Very nice. One more for your neck. Hang on to your chair in case you're getting sleepy. And let your chin stay neutral, but it's your right ear. I want you to let it fall towards your right shoulder. So if you're like me, it's kind of not, I don't have that mobility in my neck so much, but the stretch is amazing as you let your right ear fall towards your right shoulder, and just take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale it out and return your neck back up and let it go to the other side. Very nice. And then I saved the best for last, and that is to take your right leg, take specifically your right ankle, and cross it on top of your left thigh. I know, your knee will be jutting out towards the right, and then we're going to take a bow forward. I know, you're going to feel it in the right hip socket. Yeah, and my knee will not go to my shin, but I'm at least folding over, and then I'm going to roll right back up, all the way up. That's for your hip. And then lastly, cross the other ankle, your left ankle on top of your right thigh, and your left knee will point directly to the left, and then sit tall, breathe in, and fold for your hip. And if you duplicate this later on, I recommend these if you can before you go to sleep. You can stay a little bit longer in these poses that we're doing. I'm just wanting you to have kind of a variety. And the last thing, I know I'm going to go over just 1 minute, Taylor, but I want to teach you a breathing technique to help you fall asleep and to relax. So just sit comfortably. You can flat feet or cross your ankles. Just relax your face, relax as best you can, and let's breathe into the count of 4. In, either mouth or nose. 2, 3, 4. Now hold for 2. Hold 1, 2. Take one little tiny micro more breath in, and then let that breath out slowly. 4, all of it. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do that again. Breathe in. Let's say our nose. In, 2, 3, and 4. Hold. Hold. Take one more little sip of breath in. Now exhale out. 2, 3, and 4. Bring your hands, namaste, to your heart center. I want to thank you all for joining me today in these wonderful poses for our neck, our shoulders, our hips, our thighs, our ankles, our wrists. Beautiful parts of our body that give us the mobility to move and come alive. And I hope I've passed on the craving for movement and breath. And I hope I see you again. And I wish you a fabulous day. Namaste. That means to honor one another. And I toss it back to you, my dear friend Taylor.
Kelly, thank you so much for joining us today. That was so nice.
It was so nice.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy
Nice.
that? Did you like it?
Yes.
Aw.
You relieved like weeks of stress just now. That was amazing.
Well, I see you working hard, and you know, it's that time of the year where pressure and we just need to breathe. And I know I'm not the best at cueing, and I apologize if I said anything wrong. Forgive me.
No, I thought it was great.
Aw, well,
We really, really appreciate you and everyone. We've still got a couple more weeks left of our campaign
yeah.
vision. So if you want to volunteer or if you want to donate to our goal of raising $2,020 in 2020, you can check that out on our website's homepage, www.hope4all.us. So thank you all so much, and everyone have a lovely Wednesday.